Okay, so today we're going to be cooking and I'm so stinking excited about it. I love cooking. This is going to be the start of a new series that I'm going to be doing, Cooking with SAV. Yay. I feel like this is the perfect series for me because I love trying new things and all of that. But we're going to start with a classic today. We're going to do a baked spaghetti. Anyways, I'm just so excited to start this new series. So let's get into it. We're gonna start with this pan right here. This is what we're gonna cook our pasta in, and it's gonna end up being our sauce too. Okay, first thing I'm gonna add is 2.5 cups of water. I'm also gonna turn this on to high. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt in. And the last thing I'm gonna add is just a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Not much at all, just a tiny bit. Now we're just gonna cover this and let this come to a boil. I'm gonna move our little plant off of the eye because I just don't want anything to happen. Now I'm gonna get a pan out for our ground beef so we can start doing that while we wait for this to boil. Here's the ground beef that I'm gonna be using. It's 73% lean and then 27% fat. This is just what we got from the store. Gonna put this in the trash. We're gonna turn on the large burner and put it at like 5. I'm gonna start breaking this up while it gets hot. I don't have like a little like ground beef grinder thingy. I don't really know what they're called. It might not be called that. So we're just using a wooden spoon. I like the meat to be kind of chunky. Like I don't like the really thin pieces in spaghetti. So we're gonna leave it kind of chunky. I'm sure it'll break apart a little bit as it cooks. So this has come to a boil. Whoa. I'm gonna add in 2 cups of pasta. I personally do not like spaghetti noodles, so we're gonna use rigatoni instead. We're gonna cover this and we're gonna set a timer for 12 minutes and we'll see if they're done in 12 minutes. I'm just gonna start stirring this up. Okay, I had to take a quick break and give the dogs their snack. We feed them 3 times a day. Sit. Good boy. Okay, so I just washed my hands, so we're gonna get back to cooking now. Okay, so this definitely needs a good stir. We are gonna stir these noodles really fast just to make sure they're not sticking to the bottom at all. All right, and then we're gonna recover. So I'm gonna add about another cup of water in here just because I feel like I didn't add enough the first time. And I just want to make sure it's enough to actually get them cooked fully. And over here, our ground beef is pretty much done. So we're gonna turn this eye off and just let it sit here and cool down. And then we'll get this oil out. I'm very much a measure with your heart girly. I like to experiment with my dishes and just kind of see what works. Just kind of throw things in and see if it works out. And then I usually find out when I sit down and eat it and I'm like, I didn't like that way. So then I'll try it a different way the next time. So yeah, it's just a journey with every single time I cook. I just wanted to say that because it might feel a little all over the place because I literally just add things in. So yeah, I just wanted to state that. Okay, the dogs are all done eating. So I'm gonna pick up their bowls. Now we're just kind of like in a waiting period because I'm waiting for these noodles to be done cooking. But as soon as the noodles are done, we'll get started with the actual base, which is my favorite part. So I'm excited. Okay, I thought about it and instead of sitting here and doing nothing, I'm gonna start getting out all the ingredients that I'm gonna use for the actual base like sauce. So let's get that stuff out now so it's ready to go. I think this is all I'm gonna use. Might end up grabbing more stuff depending on how it goes when I'm making it. This is what we're gonna start with. So look at the steam. That is so crazy. Right, we're gonna check on these noodles and see how they're doing. Oh, they're getting there. They are getting there. I think it was a good idea to add a little bit more water. I'm going to get this grease out. I'm gonna do it the way that I learned growing up. I don't really know if there's like a more efficient way to do it, but I've always done it this way. This is such a waste of your towels now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't know how else to do this. That's definitely a lot better. Also, our noodles are done. They look perfect. So we're gonna get these drained and then start our sauce. First thing we're gonna start with is a little bit of butter. Next thing that's gonna go in is this stuff. Whoa. And the next thing is going to be heavy whipping cream. Some people like their spaghetti just like with the red sauce, and then some people like it with the heavy whipping cream. I personally like mine with heavy whipping cream. Pepper. We'll do a little bit of salt. I'm gonna go one with a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder. We're gonna do a little bit of paprika. Last seasoning we're gonna do is Italian. We're gonna mix this all in. Just a little bit, okay. A tablespoon of brown sugar. Sounds a little crazy, but you just have to trust me on that. Take our ground beef and add it in. All right, and this is all mixed in. This is a good start. A little bit more of this, add in more heavy whipping cream. One thing about cooking is you can always add, but you cannot take away. So we get little by little till we get it just right. Okay, that's good. So now we're just gonna cover this and let it sit and kind of bake together. We're gonna let it sit for like 10 minutes. I am sitting down on the couch and just kind of waiting for it to be done. I already cleaned the kitchen up. Obviously not including the pan that it's cooking in and the spoon that I'm gonna dish it out in, but I've already cleaned everything else up. Because one thing about me is I cannot sit there and eat with a like messy kitchen because it just stresses me out and I feel like I have a million things to do while I'm trying to like relax and eat. I've actually always loved cooking. I don't even know. I love it. I love like making new dishes and like trying something new, or even just like making the dishes that I know I love. I have thought about opening my own restaurant one day. I don't know if I ever will. I don't really know if that's something I'm like that passionate about, but it's always been like a little dream of mine. Also, when I was younger, I always thought I was gonna be a chef. I was like, I'm gonna go to culinary school and I'm gonna be a chef and all of that. These dogs are crazy. I don't think I would actually do that. I don't think I'm, like I said, I don't think I'm that passionate about it, but I do enjoy it and I think it's fun to do. So that's why I thought making like a little series would be super fun. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it yet. This was just like, I came up with this idea today. I might have it like set up differently next time. But this was just kind of like spur of the moment. I just did it because I thought it would be fun. I cook a lot and might as well as video it and make a series on it because I feel like it would be fun. But I think the spaghetti's done, so let's go check on it. Oh, that looks so good. That looks amazing. I cannot wait to try that. Go ahead and turn off the heat. I'm so excited right now that I'm not even gonna use my tripod anymore. We're just going like normal vlog at this point. I'm gonna grab a plate and we're gonna dish this out and eat because I'm so excited. Wait, let me tell you. This looks delicious right now. Oh my gosh. It is so stringy. Okay, we're gonna start with this much because I feel like that's a lot already. Here it is all dished out. Look at how good that looks. Okay, here is the final dish. It looks so good and I'm so excited to try this. I feel like we should do a little taste test before I go actually sit down and enjoy it. Oh my gosh, the cheese, I can't. This is so good. 10 out of 10. It's so good. I know it's not like traditional spaghetti. My light just died. It's okay, but it is still so good. Like, I love this. Anyways, that is all for this first cooking with SAV video. I'm sure I'll make another one really soon. This was super fun for me to make. I love cooking so much. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Bye guys.